What's good, everyone? Second episode here. Got my man Tay.
What's up?
Bro, I actually was like truly looking forward to this shit because I was like, man, I feel like me and you, we're not like blood brothers. Like we don't know each other from day one, you know? So I was like, dude, I feel like this would be a fire episode. But
yeah,
like I said, I don't want to step on any toes. But like, first off, I want to start like, obviously, like when I first met you in Pendleton, didn't know everything until I seen like the family that adopted you, obviously. You know? I was like, fire family. But I wanted to always ask you. I just didn't want to step on any toes.
No,
but like, are you close with like your like actual like
my
blood family? Yeah.
So, I mean, yes and no. I've met some of my siblings, and some of them like I've met, and then like you know how it's so weird, like even though you're blood and like you know your siblings, like sometimes the relationship just doesn't like you just can't make it.
Because you got you and your little brother, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I got Ben, so like to
exactly.
me that like I'm not trying to sound bad, but like that's almost good enough for me, you know.
I hear you, bro.
But I've had like tight relationships with some of my other siblings, like Nick, Gabby, and them, and like I don't know. I've never been like with like I'd say like a 2 out of like the 5 of them. 3 out of 5 of them, we just don't talk. There's just no contact,
just
you know.
Nothing
just
at all.
Never really, you know, met one time and then you just kind of went from there, you know. Just never really talked again.
So like your blood parents, like are they close? Like living around here? Far?
So no one knows who my blood dad is. I mean,
for real?
and that's typical in a lot of cases, you know. But I know my mom, and I do go see her every once in a while and stuff. It's disappointing, you know. It's kind of hard to do that because you want to become something better, and it's just hard to like see yourself as something better when you see like, I guess it's not exactly where I come from, but you know what I'm saying. Like dude, it's hard to see like, man, this is where I have one foot, you know. So it's like it's not easy to go back and see her all the time, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, obviously, like the people you got family wise, you know.
Right.
I mean, bomb ass family, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, great
and
family.
I'm sure you've probably got a hell of a relationship with them, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Real tight.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, after you graduated high school, like you moved off, obviously, like right away, or did you stay around for a bit, like living wise?
So, I mean, it was kind of weird. Like, we were finishing up high school and the COVID stuff hit, and I quit going, bro. Like, honestly, I just quit going. Yeah, like, they asked, I think we went online for a few months, and they were like, hey, everybody get back in the classroom, let's go. And I was just like, bro, are you fucking, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, we've been gone for months now.
Yeah,
like,
I hear you, bro.
Like, not doing shit. So I actually graduated a year late, but I would say, like, right after graduation, I spent a lot of time, like, not moved away, but I was never in town. I was always in Idaho or just other places. Yeah. But I've lived in Pendleton since graduation.
Yeah. I was going to say, that COVID shit was just unreal. And, like, because I obviously graduated a year before you.
Right.
And doing the whole, like, because I think you guys actually sat down, and walked, right? Mm-hmm. With people?
Yes.
Yeah, me, bro, we just drove through. Like, just did the drive-through. I'm just walking on there, announcing my name and putting my diploma on the, like, table. Come get it. Like, we ain't trying to touch you. I'm like, man, this is...
Dude.
Bro, so that was like, yeah, I hear you. Like, COVID with all that shit just got everyone off.
Right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think... That's another weird thing. Like, you wouldn't think, like, a handshake or, like, something so little like that would be such a big deal. But, like, when you think back on it, I'm sure you're like, damn, that was a shitty ordeal, you know? I didn't get to, like...
But it's like I said before, like when I was talking to Parks, I was like, with the whole COVID shit, like you go to a grocery store, whatever, you touching boxes and shit that people are, you know, it's like, what's the difference, truly?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck, bro. One thing I want to ask was like how are you doing right now? Like everything.
Honestly, bro, not bad.
Not bad.
I have a lot on my plate, but. You know, like that meme they always have posted, you know, like you can't complain if that's what you wanted, you know.
Yeah.
So I have a lot on my plate, but I'm loving it. Like every minute of it. Like I have some people that I'm just looking out for and like trying to make sure their lives get better. And I think that's what I think that's like my purpose in life.
I hear you, bro.
Like I think that's nice. My purpose is to help other people get to where they want to be.
Yeah, I hear you, cause like, bro, I mean, we damn near have the same friend group, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you see some of our friends, and maybe not even like our friends, but people that we have associated with, and they've always said like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you see them a month later, a year goes later, and it's like, bro, you're still doing the same thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing I can't stand, bro. It's just like, it beats me up seeing when people are like, oh, I want to make the change, and then they don't end up doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't want to be... Sometimes you almost have to, like, go out of your bubble and be a douche.
Right.
And be like, brother, you're doing this and doing that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know how you feel about it, but I can't stand it, bro. It grinds my gears.
I have, I won't say who just because, like, it's just,
you don't have
just
to
for
use names.
respect.
You don't have to use names.
I'm helping a guy with his anxiety right now. And it's nothing, like, he hasn't done anything to, like, make me mad or anything. But it's more like I have to, like, do that kind of step and push him and me out of my comfort zone. It's like, bro, if you want to get better, we have to do this, and this.
Yeah,
like, you can't just sit in your, your discomfort.
Yeah.
But, with those anxiety things, it's always, it's easier to sit in your discomfort than it is to get better,
and like, I mean, obviously you probably could tell as well, but like growing up now, having your own place, having your own chores, having your own financial shit, you know what I mean, bro? It could get hella stressful.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I was going to ask, bro, is like, what's like something like, obviously everyone's stressed out. So I'm like, what's one thing like you do to like get past the whole stressful?
Bro, honestly, I know everyone has their vices and blah, 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 but I'd rather, if I could handle my stress a healthy way, and I'm going to handle my stress a healthy way, I'm going to the gun range.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
That's just where I want to be.
No, I hear you.
Like, I could, go use what an A and B and C to feel better, but, a good, healthy way to do it is just go to the gun range,
I mean, we always see, like, people come home, dude, that just hurts me is seeing people come home and like, oh, I've had a stressful day, I'm gonna start using this, and it's usually like drug or alcohol. It's like, man, that shit just beats me up, bro.
No, man, it does. And I'm sure you have some experience. Everybody really does nowadays. Like, you just see people go down like these bad paths, and it's like, I don't know, you can almost like see it in their face once they get too far gone, that it's like,
I hear you. And there's like, it gets to a point where there's no going back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I've even dealt with it with my dad, man, like alcohol and shit like that. God, I can't, like, I hate seeing it, and I'm always pushing him like, hey, like, let's do this and that. I think it's just got to a point where it's like, bro, it's like the white man trash where you can't go back, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. It's scary. It's definitely scary.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro.
Because, like, that stuff can really take you. Like, it can really take you.
Like, and what I've took for granted is, like, how quick life can go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Once you're gone, you're gone. There's no reset button, bro.
No. As many theories as they want to say about second lives and all this, you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
There's no studies proving. Yeah, there's no studies proving that you're coming back anytime soon. So, I don't know. Yeah, that kind of reminds me. I'm dating this girl, and
new lady or old?
New girl.
Yeah,
you've not met this girl. No, I don't think you've met her yet. But her dad recently just passed and handed us down some things and stuff, and he was just one of the greatest dudes I've ever met. Like, he just, genuinely just such a great guy all around. Made you feel like you were someone, even if you weren't no one, And like, that's this whole experience has really, like you said, like, it's such a short period of time. Life is like he really was not, like, it really wasn't his time. He was probably late 30s, 40s, and it's like, it just that's eye-opening,
Oh,
like,
dude, it's like, God, and that's, you see people die at 50, which is too young. You know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
Like, fuck, I mean, what, are you 22, 21?
22 now.
22? Yeah, it's like, dude, think about it. That could be yourself in, 10, 15 years.
Right.
Which is terrifying to think about.
Exactly.
Like,
and I mean, it could even be you tomorrow,
Yeah,
like,
every day ain't granted, bro.
Right.
And
right.
that's a blessing from God that you get to wake up every morning.
Exactly.
And I think that's what I think a lot of people take for granted. You know what I mean? It's just like, they're always like, oh, I'm gonna wait to do this tomorrow. I'm gonna wait to do this next week. It's like, bro, get out and do it.
Right.
Like, It's the stone cold truth. But
I had this coach in football when I was younger, and this analogy kind of is what I kind of used throughout my whole life. He said, like, if you go 110 on the field, like sprinting and like going hard as you can, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Oh yeah, hell no.
Like it never, like you get hit and you barely feel it because you're just going hard as you can. And I just kind of like relate that to life because like if you love somebody, love them 100%. Like if you want to help somebody, help them 100%. You know,
exactly.
like I don't know. In my opinion, like half-assing shit and being nonchalant through life is just like a sad ass way to live.
It's sad. I hear you, bro.
Like,
and that's what I'm even thinking about. That like going hard every day, bro. Like finding friends to like help you go hard every day. That's hard, bro.
That is hard. Yes.
Like it's hard to find like friends, even brothers, like that's gonna push you to the next level. And like I said, like we kind of got the same friend group. I could look at all of our friend group, bro, and it's gonna be stone cold truth. But maybe one or two out of everyone is like that are gonna push me. Like they're all my friends, you know, family, all that shit. But dude, there's not very many people out there like friend wise that are gonna push you, bro. You know what I mean? And it's
just hard to create that dynamic. Like, dude, it's not easy to get on a level with someone where you can say, "Hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
That's what I'm saying. Get up and like, go. Trust too. Like trusting people, bro. God, you know, like going from high school to like actual real life shit that we're doing. Of course, you got all those dogs in high school. You know, you talk to, but bro, you get to that point living on your own. It's like, where the hell are you now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you've gone through that.
Yes.
You had to have.
Yes, bro. And like, I think part of that is like it's like what you feel. But I think a lot of it is like, for me personally, at least, it was that like I was not reaching out enough. Like I wasn't like putting myself out enough. Like I was expecting everything to fall into my lap, like plans. Like that's my problem. I'd always be like, well, they didn't invite me to go out doing this, or they didn't invite me to go out and do this, so they must not fuck with me. But it was really, I should have just slid up on the story and been like, bro,
what's
you want to hang out, bro? Can I come chill?
I totally hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I still catch victim to this day. You
know?
You see stories or whatever on social media, which is, I mean, fuck, social media is crazy,
bro.
It's
the devil.
But yeah, you see stories, they're doing something, it's like, what the fuck was my invite? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, I don't know, man. You just truly got to find those like boys that you have that are going to be like, you're calling at 2 a.m., bro, and be like, hey, man, I just got myself in trouble. Like, I need you. Like, I'm showing up with my gun and a shovel, like, ready to bury a body. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yes. Those are the people I need in my life. You know what I mean? And it's just they're hard to find, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And that I don't know, I've always thought in those regards, you attract what you give off, you know? Like, if you're that friend who's there with the gun and the shovel at 2 a.m., if you're the friend that's, you know, spending your last dollar to help a friend out, you know? Like, if you're that guy, then I'm a genuine believer that it'll get reciprocated in some way, whether it's from a friend or from a girl.
Even if it's a year, 5 years later down the road, you know what I mean? Bro, that's...
So that's kind of like what I said, just do 100% every day.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I hear you, bro. You know? Like, that's the shit I think people fall victim for. And don't go that extra step to help, you know, whatever it may be. I mean, but one thing I was going to ask is, like, I mean, we're still young, but what if you could take away one thing, basically, that you've done in the past? You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
Okay.
What do you think it'd be?
Bro, like, I guess, honestly, I've been thinking about this, like, a lot lately.
So this is a good question. Okay, okay, good.
So I would change the way I was when I was in high school, elementary school, middle school. I was such a shit, bro. Not like, and I know that, like, it's funny, but at the same time, like, damn, like, I made teachers' lives horrible. I made other students, like, I'm the reason why some people came to school and, like, didn't want to anymore, you know? Like, that just makes me feel like shit. Like, I was such, like, I'm gonna even admit it, you know? That's part of being better is, like, you were I was such a shitty person, bro. Like,
I hear you, bro.
Like, and, like, I don't want to say I was totally, because I had emotions back then, but they just weren't as intact. Like, I didn't feel for people like I do now. And just the thought of, like, you know, like, I was the reason that somebody came to school and didn't want to be there anymore. That just eats at me, bro.
Bro, I
like,
I hear you there.
Like, people don't, like, no one deserves that at
Oh, hell
all.
yeah.
Like,
No, I totally hear you. And I mean, shit, we still, like, to this day, you know, we say some shit we ain't want to say.
Right.
And you go home, you think about it, you're sitting back on the couch, you're like, why the hell did I do that, bro? You know what I mean?
Right. And
But yeah, I totally understand you there. That's probably something I would want to change too, is like giving that next like hand, being that person, because at the end of the day, they're going to appreciate that. And like I said, a year, 5 years later, they might give you a call and be like, hey, do you need help with something? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We'll reach out to you and help you, whatever.
I just remember, like, I had this, I don't remember her name exactly. I don't even remember exactly who it was, but I just remember this situation. I was at like a gas station or some type of, you know, convenience store or something, and there was this worker there, and I recognized her from high school, and I said, oh, I remember you from high school. Like, how you doing? And she said, you were an absolute dick to me.
Oh, shit. Real?
And I'm just like my heart broke. Like,
yeah.
I didn't, like, I could have, like, I wondered, I thought about this. I was like, why wasn't I mad? I was like, it's probably because I'm a better person now, you know? And I just, like, felt terrible. And, like, I just remember telling her, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, there's nothing I can do to better that. Like, that's just what eats me, you know? It's like, there's nothing I can do to go back and, like, like, I've texted tons of people saying, hey, bro, I'm sorry if I was ever a hardship in your life, you know, and blah, blah, blah. But, like, that only gets you so far, you know? You can't go back and redo what you've already done.
Yeah, I totally hear you there, bro. Because, like I said, you go back and you're like, fuck, why'd I do that? Do this? But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, you can't take back time. You can't add time. Mm-hmm. That's like the biggest thing for me is I always get caught up in, you know, I'm an absolute ass to somebody. And I'm just like, bro, why'd I do that? And you just, at the end of the day, it's like, what can I do to get better at that? You know, finding areas. And I think at the end of the day, it's like surrounding yourself with people, you know, that are going to better you. Like I said.
Right. If everyone's treating people like shit, then you're going to treat people like shit, you know?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, that's the thing. I want to ask you, what's one thing that you ended up getting in trouble for, but was funny as shit?
Oh, dude.
I know you got a few of them,
dude.
Because I've been around you with at least a few of them.
I'd have to say one that I can laugh about now is, it's not the biggest one, but probably my that fight little brawl thing I had in high school. Oh my.
Yeah,
that was like, honestly, I wouldn't go back and do anything different. Like, I tried not to fight. I tried not to throw hands.
At the end of the day, the motherfucker deserved it, though. Because I don't know the whole story behind it. So
it was basically just some stupid high school beef. I called one of his friends a snitch, and it was just stupid shit. Like, it was dumb at the end of the day. But I tried not to fight, and I did get in trouble, like probation and suspended from school and stuff. But, like, thinking back on it, it's like, that was fun. Like, you know, like not like I like to be a danger to society, but like, you know, we were safe. Like we were just fighting. We were kids fighting. Like, I don't know, like thinking back on it, it's like, bro, you know what? Like, I learned something, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just fun.
But it's kind of funny, like you talk about that, and I was at basketball practice, which you were right next to the gym.
Right.
But, you know, the next day, everyone's sending videos out in school. You know how that shit goes like a wildfire.
Yes.
And you're trying to pick everyone's name out. Oh, shit, there's Tay. Is that Juno? What the hell? You know what I mean? It's like, but, like, at the end of the day, bro, it makes you wonder, like, everyone that was in that fight, what are they doing right now?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You ever thought about that?
Dude, like, and I know with the guy I fought, we were friends for a little bit. I don't know what we are now. And this sounds like a girl, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to him in years, and he's been doing his own thing. But like, yeah, and that's also another cool thing about guys is like we could like be in fist fights 1 minute, and then like a day later or even an hour later, like after we've duked it out, we're cool as fuck.
You dapping each other up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like,
I feel that was, you know, I still get fucking. I butt heads with some buddies and shit like that, bro. It's like I really want to punch you in the face. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, dude, yeah, at the end of the day, you fucking fight it out, argue it out, whatever. And then an hour later, you're having a beer together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good thing with, like, men, but, God, with women, bro.
No. As a female, I feel like you just, I don't really know, because obviously I'm not a female, but, like, I feel like as a female, hitting another female is just outrageous. Like,
dude.
That's just not heard. Like, obviously, I bet there's some girls who are like that, but, like.
Hell yeah. They pull hairs.
Yeah, you know, but once you do that, it's like, you're dead to me, you know? Like girls are like it's wicked, bro. Yeah. It's wicked. Like girls are an evil game.
Dude, a funny ass story, and then I'll hop to another subject.
Oh, you're
good. Basketball class, bro. When we used to hound Dong, bro.
Dude, that was the best time, bro.
Dude, I mean,
if Dong is watching this, bro, fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
I mean, I will say I played 2 years for a worst coach I've ever had in my entire life.
Easily.
I don't think, genuinely, if we could go back to junior, senior year, whatever, I would love to ask the whole school, like how many people genuinely like him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what did he bring to Pendleton, bro? Like,
shoe game. Shoe game. That was
it. That shit on clearance.
Yeah, oh God.
No, bro, I'd always give him a hard ass time. He'd be like, bro, that was fake, man.
Yeah, God. But it's just hard. Like, if you think about it, though, it was hard to beat Tedder.
Like, oh, yeah, and I never met him, bro.
Did you actually? You never met Tedder?
No, because I came in the year after he left.
Oh, I see.
So I never, and I've always heard good things about him.
Great guy.
And I never actually like got to meet him.
You would have loved playing for him, bro. Yeah, like he was a good coach, and like he was the type to troll you. And like in a good way.
Yeah,
like,
in a good way,
you
bro.
know, remember me when I was wearing my fake diamond chains in high school and everything? He comes up to me and he goes, "Jennings, those are flaccid." Like, bro, I'm a freshman in high school. I've never heard the word flaccid.
Yo, looking that shit up on Safari. I totally hear you. Shit, dude. Yeah, like those are the people that genuinely like make you better in life.
Right.
Bro. Like people that like will literally like make fun of you, but you know they ain't mean it in a harsh ass way, bro.
Right.
But,
those are the best.
Dude, yeah, that 2-year stretch, and you were obviously in basketball class, bro.
Yep.
It's like that man was everywhere, bro.
Dude, maybe I shouldn't talk about that too much, but bro, that man was like, he's like some of the things he did, like fighting Alex, dude.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
That's not what
that's what you call little man syndrome.
Yeah,
bro.
that's just crazy.
But like, if you get to the point to do that, you know, it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Right.
You're a grown ass man with kids and a wife. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
You're fucking picking on kids that were younger than 18. You know what I mean? At that point. It's like,
and like not only just messing with him, but he's like trying to physically assault him. It's like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, man.
What exactly was the idea here? Like, if Alex didn't fight back, what would you have done? Like, were you gonna punch him in the face or?
Yeah. Dude, I also want to ask, bro, just like another funny ass moment where you got in trouble, but like it involved like cops, like it got that bad. I know I got a few. Like, do you got a few that you want to talk about? I should say.
I've been usually like, I know it sounds bad, but usually when I do anything bad, you know, I'm very like
stays on the radar.
Safe. Yeah, like, and I'm very good at like I can do something I can do some dirt by myself, and no one will ever find out.
See that's the thing, bro. Nowadays it's like hard as shit. Like,
right.
God, the police are watching right now. As soon as I'm saying this, but I mean, shit, I still catch myself doing some shit I'm not supposed to do. But it's like sometimes it's better to not say, you know?
Right.
Or like, what nowadays, you know, you do some funny shit, but like, somebody's got a phone out recording. It's like, brother, you gotta delete that. You know what I mean? And I know I got some dirt on someone's phone one day. I really hope they trying to expose me, man.
I guess a story I have that involves police. You know, one time. So before I had, you know, I guess I'm not rich, but I have money and, you know, money to take care of myself now. Before I really had like a car and a good car in good condition, I used to take the Greyhound to Portland. And I was riding.
I can already tell what's going on. Dude. No, get going.
The Greyhound bus.
Yeah, no, I know.
And so me think I'm like, my first thought is like, I'm gonna bring my pistol, and I never actually brought my pistol on the Greyhound, just brought my dog. But for this one situation, I probably should have. But I get on the bus with my dog, and I always buy 2 seats so he can have his own seat. I don't want to hold my dog the whole 5-hour ride,
Yeah, that's ass.
So it starts off, this lady who I immediately, as soon as I saw her, like my radar just goes off. I'm like, dude, stay away from that chick.
Yeah.
And she's over there, like, it starts off like we're like getting out of Tri-Cities, because it goes into Tri-Cities and then all the way back out of Tri-Cities and then to Portland. Yeah. So we're coming out of Tri-Cities, and she's we're getting into Multnomah, and she's at the front of the bus when she actually sits at the back. She's on the ground, like looking for pills.
Oh.
And because she spilled the medication, and then like she starts getting, like, over time, like I'd say over the span of 30 minutes, she just starts getting crazier and crazier, like swinging her arms and hitting people.
So she was off the spectrum.
Off just crazy, probably on some type of hard drug.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's looking for pills,
Yeah. And she's like clawing people and hitting people, and I'm like, bro, like I'm sitting here with my dog, like at this point he's probably like a 5-month-old puppy, so I'm just like, I don't want to leave him, There's no one, I don't trust anyone on this bus. It's a damn Greyhound, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just had enough of it, and there's this old lady sitting by me, and I said, will you please watch my puppy? Like I need to go deal with this. And she takes my puppy, and I end up just she's sitting up like this on the ground and clawing and hitting people. So I end up tackling her to the ground. And I've watched a lot of cops and fought my brothers a lot in my life. So I flip her on her stomach and hold her down, and I'm kind of holding her down. And then this guy from Australia, who I remember meeting in Pendleton, he's like from some UK area, hops on her legs, and we're just holding her down, like just keeping her from getting up.
Oh shit!
And we had to wait till like all the way until the bus stopped and the police could come on and get her. And
for real,
like, we were just holding her down, making sure she couldn't like claw or hit anybody. And I don't know why the Greyhound driver didn't stop the bus.
He just keep going.
Like he just keeps driving, and like I was like, dude, stop the bus. Get this chick off the bus. Like she's like, what ran through my mind was, if she has some disease or something and she's scratching people and drawing blood, like she's gonna give someone a disease.
Oh
you know?
Yeah.
So that's one story.
That's wild. Like I was just gonna ask, bro. Like, what do you think? Like you're like not even dealing with like cops or nothing. Like, what would be like your craziest situation? But shit, that's fucking one, right?
Yeah, there, it was like, bro, stop the bus! Like this bus driver.
I love how this dude he's just still going while this chick's just. What the fuck, bro?
It felt like those moments when at the roundup when the guys hop off their, what do they call that, calf wrestling, when they hop off the horse and they tackle steer wrestling. I love that. That's what I felt like, bro. That's
just grabbing the bitch and oh.
But the whole time I'm doing it, what was going through her head was like, if I break something or hurt her, like if she breaks something while I'm trying to restrain her, she could like easily just sue me.
Yeah, I don't know if she's smart enough to be suing though.
Exactly, you know what I mean. But I was trying to be careful at the same time.
Bro, I hear you. Like seeing kind of just shit on like news and social media talking about like that. I mean, we see people like with self-defense, doing that, bro. It's like there's so many like just libtards out there, bro, that are just like so quick to assume like, oh, he's in the wrong. Like he beat someone up that was, but that chick's all drugged out. You don't know what the hell.
Whoever has the gun is usually in the wrong nowadays.
Hell yeah, it is, bro. That's at the end of the day, that's how it is. And that's what sucks in our world now, bro. Like I almost want to come to the point where it's like, man, I wish we were back in like the Western shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
bro. when you had a problem with somebody, if someone had a problem, the sheriff came and told you leave town. You didn't leave town, they come and shot you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like, yeah, bro, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like either that or you're dead.
Right.
No choice. Bro.
Right. Or you're locked up, and even then it was zero tolerance shit. Like they just put you in the slammer.
Yeah, dude, that's how I wish it was like now, but I don't think we'll ever get there.
No. I think it's only getting softer and more easier for criminals to do what they want to do. Like it's just bullshit that like, I mean, I guess they undid that whole decriminalization thing, but like I thought that was bullshit in the first place. Like you're just gonna let these people walk the streets, and like you go down to downtown Portland or Seattle now, bro. And you'll see somebody shooting up in their arm.
I got a crazy story for you. So I went to Seattle for the summer to a Mariners game. Bro, I'm walking down, like, I don't know if you heard of Pike Street, where they do, like, it's like a main street for Seattle.
Okay.
Bro, I'm just walking down there. It made me sick to the stomach. Like, people are walking around, and you can see the needle stuck in their leg walking, bro.
And they're just walking with a needle stuck in their leg?
Just walking, bro. Like, I'm like, oh.
That's just foul.
Dude, it's like, God, dude, you know, and then obviously it's going to dangle off like it's the fucking dingleberry, bro,
right.
You know? And it's like, imagine like taking, you know, you got your son or daughter, you know what I mean? You're taking them around that. I'm just like, bro, that's foul. And even like your dog, bro, walking.
Right.
And steps on that shit.
Oh, God.
You know that ain't good.
I'd have to catch a body, you know? Like, I'd have to.
Yeah,
like,
bro. It's
that's just not good.
It's getting worse and worse, bro. I was going to ask, what do you think? I mean, obviously you've met good people, bad people, you name it, but what do you think the greatest or best advice someone has gave to you? Doesn't matter what age.
So I've recently became a caregiver,
Yeah.
and I've gotten some of the best advice I've ever
Oh,
gotten.
dude, people like, I was just, before you tell your story, but like caregivers like that, bro, always have the greatest shit because they've lived life a lot longer than you, you know what I mean? So they've seen life. But
I'd say there was this one guy, I can't say his name because of the HIPAA stuff, but he was a veteran, and he taught me, him and his wife, they have this saying, "That's nice." And that just basically is like a fuck you, but without saying fuck you.
Yeah.
So like one time he was talking about like, I think I was in a toxic relationship or something was going on, and he was like, just tell her that's nice and walk away. Like, he's like, people who give you, you know, grief in life or make you want to crash out is basically what he was saying. Like, if people who make you want to crash out, you just say that's nice and you turn your back and walk away.
Yeah.
Pretty much the lesson was just walk away. Like, and I know that sounds like such a like cliche lesson.
Yeah.
But like the way he instilled it in me, it just was different. Like, I don't know. It's just, I've always had an issue, as you can see, through high school, fighting and, you know, putting my hands where they don't belong and hitting people. You know, and like, it's just always been like, it was just good advice to hear. The way he said it is just like, you should never let someone have that much control over your emotions. Like, as a man.
What's going on, everyone? So, due to some things said on the pod, I had to go back and edit some things out. Can't thank Tay enough for coming out and doing that podcast. That was awesome. Definitely going to do a part 2 with them. Can't thank you guys enough for watching. And Happy New Year. Don't suck. Take care.